FragPunk Shard cards explained. FragPunk introduces shard cards for unique battle advantages, like altering the environment or boosting damage output. Powerful shard cards like Dragon's Breath or Death's Embrace can turn the tide in FragPunk matches with devastating effects. FragPunk's customizable hero abilities, loadouts, and gameplay mechanics offer a fresh take on the hero shooter genre. Shard cards can cost anything from 1 to 5 or more shards, and there's also the option to spend a shard to redraw individual cards. Some cards will ask for end amounts of shards. Basically, the higher the number of shards you spend on that one card, the stronger its effect will be. FragPunk is a fast-paced 5v5 hero shooter with power-up cards that change the rules of each round. Choose your hero, your weapons, and pick from a selection of cards that dramatically change the rules of engagement. Since FragPunk is a team-based shooter, you'll have to communicate and coordinate with your squad mates about which cards to pick. If there aren't enough shards in a card, they'll be returned to your team, but you won't get the effect in question. Hoarding shards for a future round is also a possibility, and you can, and probably will, have rounds where your team doesn't activate any cards at all. This might give the opposing team an advantage in the short term, but prove beneficial in the long run if you have a strategy in mind. Shard cards are game-changing abilities available to all players and are split into the following categories: Weapon, Lancer, and Rule. Lancer cards affect Lancers. Weapon cards only affect weaponry, and rule cards affect the map and game modes. With so many shard cards to choose from, there's a high chance of every FragPunk match being different from the last, creating huge variety along the way. As more information on FragPunk emerges, we'll be sure to update our guide regularly with the latest intel. World Flip. The first shard card shown during FragPunk's reveal trailer, World Flip does exactly what it says on the tin, seemingly twisting the environment around so that enemy players lose their footing and fall to the ground. This will probably open enemies up to a quick counterattack, with them likely being disorientated by the sudden change in map geometry. Chain Reaction. A more offense-based shard card, Chain Reaction will allow players to fire off an electrical round that bounces between enemies. It's unclear if these projectiles will instantly kill enemy players on contact, or if they'll just leave them stunned for a few seconds. Regardless, Chain Reaction already seems like one of FragPunk's most powerful shard cards, potentially being able to wipe out entire teams in one go. Dragon's Breath. It's only seen very briefly in FragPunk's announcement trailer, but Dragon's Breath is a shard card that briefly imbues the player's ammo with fire elemental damage. This will increase the damage the player deals with their weapons for a brief duration. Overtime. Just the outline of Overtime's shard card was shown during FragPunk's trailer, meaning that its effect isn't yet known. However, the card's art did show a large +30s on it, implying that the card grants the allied team another 30 seconds to complete the match's objective. Healing Bullets. Much like Overtime, Healing Bullets didn't get a proper overview during FragPunk's trailer, so at the minute its effect is pure guesswork. Though, thankfully, Healing Bullets does have a pretty unambiguous name. It seems likely this shard card will allow players to heal their teammates with their gunfire. Death's Embrace. Another potentially devastating shard card, FragPunk's Death's Embrace ability will spawn a literal Grim Reaper behind an enemy player if they've been damaged to 50% of their max health. This Grim Reaper then swings his scythe in a wide arc, instantly killing any enemy caught within its radius. Strange Herbs. One of the more intriguing shard cards spotted in the FragPunk reveal trailer is Strange Herbs. This shard card spawns 3 special plants: the Silencing Herb, the Cloaking Plant, and the Bounce Mushroom. 2 of these special plants allow the player to get the drop on unsuspecting enemies, while the last presumably allows them to make a quick getaway. Big Head. Another self-explanatory shard card, Big Head enlarges the head of every member of the enemy team. With a much larger surface area to aim for, headshots become much easier for a limited duration. Close Havoc. There were also a handful of shard cards revealed during a separate trailer for FragPunk posted on its Steam page. This gameplay trailer showed the Close Havoc shard card, which increases the player's weapon damage by 10% when close to enemies. It's possible this damage multiplier increases per enemy within close proximity. Battle Frenzy. One of the more simple shard cards revealed for FragPunk so far, Battle Frenzy increases all of the player's skills by 1 for every kill that they manage to get. Headshot Master. Another incredibly simple but potentially effective shard card, Headshot Master increases the damage of headshots by 25%.
Clear Path.
A rather unique ability, FragPunk's Clear Path Shard card removes all doors in the level. It's unclear how this will affect FragPunk's gameplay, as fans don't really know what the game's maps will look like just yet.